One surprising health, beauty, and performance tip. We're going to go into the science today. We're going to go into how to do it, how to make it part of your daily routine. Welcome in, fam. Much love. Trav here. Really appreciate you. Really glad today. And I want to share this as a side message, something I just wrote. I was going to write up a post on Instagram about what we're going to talk about today. But I want to share with you just to love and to live with a little bit of urgency, because you don't love your life, you don't know when it could end. Love your loved ones, you don't know when they could be gone. Love this earth, you don't know when it could be gone. One of our oldest community members here taken to the hospital yesterday, and they've got lung cancer that spread pretty severely through their body. And it's a sad thing that's on my mind, so I had to talk about it, share about it. But my main takeaway from that is just, man, I really cherish the time that we had, and hopefully there's a little bit more time, but probably not too much more time. Be a little bit urgent, be a little bit impatient, skew towards action a little bit. Make some mistakes because you did too much too soon rather than you did too little too late. Feel a lot better, I promise you. So that out of the way, I want to share the health, beauty, performance tip and the science and how to do it. And that is inversion, getting upside down. Getting upside down, there's a lot of science behind this. It extends your life. It makes you feel better. It is good for your skin and your hair. It's good for a lot of things. And I know you're already thinking, cool story, bro. Nice, you can do headstands, cool. Well, some of you are thinking that. There's other easier ways to do it. I like to hang upside down from a bar. That's the most common way. I do that every day. I don't do headstands every day, although I do them pretty frequently. But you get that, and then the easiest way would be you just lie on your back and you raise your legs and your arms over you. Or also you can do a mini one right now, just standing. Put your arms over your head. We'll talk about why, the science, kind of how the body works and why that's good. But you know the feeling, you work a hard day, even if you're sitting in a chair or if you're standing, you're walking around. My work's really physical. At the end of the long day, the feet are so heavy, right? And dull. My legs feel heavy. That's because all that blood is in there. All that fluid is in there. And when you get upside down and put them over your head, ooh, that feels so nice. All that fluid coming back to the heart, coming back to the head. It feels so good, because it is good. It's good for you, right? So you get hair to your scalp, more hair to your brain, to your scalp for performance. I like to do this as well when I was doing more competitions. Using my brain is to get upside down between every round, increase blood flow to my brain. So let's talk a little bit about how the human body works, because there's some confusion on this. It's like, well, the heart pumps blood. You have to have a strong heart. The heart does pump blood, but it's not really the strongest pump. Did you know that octopuses don't have hearts? No hearts. How do they move their blood? Because they're so like us in some ways, they're living animals, because the muscle is a pump and also gravity is a pump. So a stronger pump for the heart than the heart for blood is movement, like walking. You can massage it and so on. You can run, you can walk, you can stretch, you can flex. That moves the fluids around, that moves the blood around. And there's probably a limit to how much fluid you want to move, but in general, you want more cycles, more transportation, more fluid moving around, so you can clear out inflammation. This is a good way to clear out inflammation, swelling, right? So using the muscles is a good way to pump the blood. Another good way to pump the blood is gravity. Gravity pulls. It's kind of hard for the heart to pump up from the little toe, right? That's so far away. But you can make it easy using gravity to move your blood around, move your fluid around. Just get upside down, flows back down, right? Really simple. It's obvious. It feels good. So I would recommend getting upside down or inverting, doing some inversion every single day, just for a minute or two. I do like to do it in the morning, and that's when it gets done. but the best time to do it would be probably in the evening after work. The reason being, that's when, like in the morning, you were on your back all night sleeping. When you're on your back, then you don't have gravity pooling blood in your legs. So it's not as important in the morning, although it does feel good. I like to do it in the morning. I like to do it in the evening too, but it feels best and is best after a long, hard day's work when the feet and the legs are heavy with blood. So that's a small health beauty tip. So if you're gonna go the headstand route and you don't know how to do headstands, you look up some YouTube tutorials. If you're fairly athletic, it's actually pretty easy. The tripod pose, you can tiptoe into it rather than kind of jumping off the ground. You just put your head down and you just keep walking until you're in a headstand. There was a capoeira master who taught me how to headstand. I walked into his class, and then it took him 2 minutes to teach me. Really, like one time, I was immediately doing headstands. If you're not as athletic or not as confident, put a wall behind you because you can fall. And the first time I did fall on my hip, that was painful. Or if you have a bar, anything to hang from, make sure it's not going to break so you don't fall. You can hang upside down from your hands. I find it really nice to hang from my knee pits, although that's not going to drain from the calf down, so I'll hold and put just my calves and feet up. And then again, the easiest way would be just kind of lie on your back, put your feet up, put your hands up. You're probably already doing this. Get home, man, I'm fucking tired. I'm gonna go on my cell phone. I'm gonna go lay down. I'm gonna put my feet up on the couch. I'm gonna put my hands, hold the cell phone over my face. That's actually good for you. When you do it for 5-10 minutes, if you do it for 2 hours, suddenly it's fucking up your sleep and all that. Probably not too good for you. But yeah, that's a small thing that you can do. And also, again, for performance, if you're an athlete or a competitor, between matches or rounds, it's a good way to keep the blood fresh and get new blood to your brain, extra blood to your brain. So yeah, and the science supports all that. You can check it out, Google it, add to it, argue with it, see what you have down below. We'll look forward to hearing what you have to say in the comments. Those of you who want to be healthier and get healthier, then I recommend reaching out. There's a link down below to our Game Shape training group. It's a mastermind, and we'd love to have more people join. So, especially people who are serious about taking things to the next level. So go check it out. Let me know what you think, and I'll look forward to hearing what you have to say. Talk to you soon. Thank you.